Welcome back. We're Mean Muggin' this Friday with Hayden Swanson here, and he's going to tell us all about this pottery at, you have a store called Livin' the Dream, correct?
Yeah, Livin' the Dream Pottery. It's kind of based off of that that joke when people ask you how you are and you just say you're living the dream when really you're not. But it turned into my real business where I'm always able to tell people that I'm living the dream.
Cute.
And we have plenty of nice handmade mugs here for you guys today to kind of share about what we have available for this Christmas season. And that's pretty much what we're here for.
All right, I love it. So how long has Livin' the Dream opened their doors?
2018, 2019-ish area, but we just, this last year, we got a nice new studio space, and in January, we're actually opening up a retail space at Brewhalla at Drecker. So it's going to be really exciting to have a retail space that we're able to constantly provide nice handmade pots for the local community.
Yeah, I love that. And so is everything that we see here made from your hands?
Yes.
Okay.
So everything here all starts off as a lump of clay, just a ball. I have a couple of assistants that help me out, and they'll weigh each piece out to the specs of what we're making, and then I'll throw all of them. My assistants will help with the decoration, putting things together and whatnot, but everything is totally handmade, which is a major plus. Another thing is all of this stuff is microwave and dishwasher safe, which is important. A lot of times when you see these like bright colored handmade pieces, you think like your elementary school art projects where you wouldn't put this in the microwave or the dishwasher, but you can totally put these in the microwave and the dishwasher, and they'll last the test of time.
Wow, I love that. And so are these also from you?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like we have our fun line, the hand-painted stuff, and then this stuff right here is a part of our dinnerware line. Rosewild, the hotel restaurant at Jasper downtown, they have all of these pieces in the speckled white color that we have below. So these are our three colors that we have: speckled white, we have the slate black or slate blue, and then kind of matte black. So
yeah, absolutely. They look so elegant too. And you said that Rosewild is using them.
Yeah, Rosewild uses them, and they've held up really well in their commercial dishwashers as well. We offer sets of these, a set of 12 for $200, which it sounds a lot for like your dinnerware compared to like Target and Walmart, but for handmade pieces, it's a really good deal. So
absolutely. And there seems to be just like so much passion and obviously art that goes into this. So how did you get into pottery?
In school, I went to school to be a sculptor, and as I was going through school, we would do different sales, and I just loved the business side of pottery versus sculpture. It's not everyone wants a 6-foot sculpture of some weird crazy thing in their house, but everyone loves pottery. Everyone uses pottery in some way, shape, or form in their lives. And through working at the Plains Art Museum, I started building up my business, working there, and now it's reality. So this is the full-time gig now.
Oh, I love that. I know my grandpa, he's super into pottery too, so I love that we always had a kiln in our backyard. So,
heck yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. So I know that we have mugs here. We have the dinnerware set. What else can we find at Livin' the Dream?
I mean, it's pretty much just like these are the selections, but what we do have is like, we have a variety of different things. So it's like, you're not just gonna have mugs. It's like all of these mugs, I have those same styles available in cereal bowls, little cups for kids. Kids are like 50% of my clientele, all right? So even though a lot of times when kids come up to my booth and start picking things up, parents are like, oh, what's going on? No, kids are encouraged to get their first handmade pieces of pottery and be able to use them. These small pieces are $10 a piece, which is a great steal, whereas we also have the small mugs that are $20 a piece. A cool feature with all of these mugs and different items is on the bottom, we also have like a little secret design, you know? So whenever you lift them up, there's something down at the base. You know, we got little dino footprints. My favorite is the shark, because the shark has swimmers, you know? So we go a little Jaws type of thing.
I love it.
Oh, the last good one is the Livin' the Dream asks, are you? You know, so while you're sitting with your whoever and drinking, whatever, you're asking if they're living the dream too, right? So
I love that. So you've said that you had booths now, and like kids come up to your booth.
Yeah.
So you go to events.
I go to events. So this weekend on Sunday, we'll be at the Very Merry Market at Drecker through Unglued, and Ashley will actually be here next, coming up, to talk about that event. But there's going to be 30 different makers there, and you know, in that song where it talks about Santa making a list, checking it twice. He's checking it twice to make sure you're shopping handmade. So like that's the thing. He wants you to shop local. It's not about the naughty and nice list. So if you guys could stop by this weekend and shop at that event, it would mean a lot to the local makers, and it would help us get that last little Christmas rush in before the holidays.
No, that's huge. And we've been talking about like small business Saturdays and just shopping local is huge. Homemade gifts are the best gifts, and you don't have to make it yourself at home. You can buy it like this and locally. So I absolutely love that. I love the different sizes of mugs that you have here. So I know that we were talking about the children, and I think that it's so interesting that children are like your clientele base. So have you like had any like conversations where like kids were inspired to start doing pottery?
I teach over at the Plains Art Museum, so I have a lot of times where kids will get a mug from me first, and then later on they'll look at the back of my business card and see, oh, we can take classes, and they'll end up in my classes in the future. We have a really good relations with the Fargo Public School System, so getting kids involved in clay, and then they see us out in the community making art, and it just kind of shows that like you can do this, you know? Like I think a lot of parents kind of discourage kids to do they think it's unrealistic, when really in today's time passions are the most realistic thing to chase, you know, and chase them while you're young. So
yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with you. So where can people find your pottery? And
so you can find it all at liveinthedreampottery.com, and you could also find me at the event this weekend, and then as well as I will have an open house from next Thursday all the way up until the Friday before Christmas. You can just liveinthedreampottery.com. You should be able to find all that information, or my Facebook, Instagram, and come and shop with me.
yeah, absolutely. I love that. Thank you, Hayden. Well, we will be talking about Drecker's event later on in the show, but next we'll have Western State Bank in studio.